Yeah, facts.
I gotta get back to it.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
East Hartford, Connecticut.
But I think you should do the first half, man. Trust me, bro. Like, it's easier, bro. That shit is way easier on you.
Got a terrific matchup
Yeah.
for you today. Rich
That
and
shit is
packed
way
with Swedish
easier on you.
tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic
Like,
clash.
it's much less stress, man. Like and plus it's easier functioning later it's easier doing late when it's later in the day. It's easier doing those activities to like prepare for the next day rather than trying to get your mind right and hit the gym.
Yeah, I feel you. I got you.
UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going.
Like this is game time now. Like, really, like,
They know what that, bro.
Yeah. And this drive will start at the 25. So the Duke Blue Devils offense is on the field for the first time today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like,
nah, facts for sure.
Better tackling, and we're
But you
seeing
can do it,
better
bro.
coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple
Facts.
NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't really change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got
What you been doing?
And they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. They're going to ride this running back. Inside the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Another 3 hours with my grandparents. Then I had to go to my
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Yeah.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down. They've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
The stop is made almost immediately, giving one to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Yeah.
He took a hit as he couldn't run in the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. It's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So UConn's offense will take the field for the first time.
Yeah, that's too much.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads it left. Got his man. Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year, throwing the football.
Busting,
That
man. That
last
shit.
completion, that now takes him over 1,000
Yes, sir. She made. I gotta send you a picture of that bitch, but I made pinto beans with some neck bones in them. Sir. And I made hey, no cow, nigga. I made the roast beef. That was our meat, the roast beef. Then what else? Hold on, I had to run a play. That she made the macaroni, sweet potatoes, and she made the macaroni, sweet potatoes, and green beans, and a deviled egg. Then I made a cheesecake. and she made a sweet potato pie.
Well, he couldn't find any running room at all.
Yeah, boy, nigga, I'm done eating Thanksgiving food though. That shit was good. We ate that bitch the last 3 days for breakfast. I'm cool now. No cap.
Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Facts. No wrong with that.
Absolutely fearless tackle.
Shit wrong with that.
Still got him on the turf. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run play action.
Nah, that shit probably gonna be. That shit's gonna bust.
That one away, it'll be 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range.
Nah,
they
facts,
can tie
bro.
the game, but
I'm
instead
like
they'll
198,
go for it
200
on 4th
down there.
down.
And I feel every bit of it.
On 4th
Yep.
down, they'll try to throw it. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air.
That's easy to accomplish, though. You can do that.
Off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough.
Because you're eliminating one thing and adding another. You're eliminating one vice and it's another vice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all it is for real. You're eliminating one vice and creating another.
Enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
People can suck my dick for the next few weeks.
The Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
I'll probably be. I'm gonna let you know this weekend.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You gotta get up. You know you're gonna make time. You know to make time. You're about not making time for you.
Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side.
He's
out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Shit, you know I'm gonna watch the games. I'm about to knock this trying to knock this college game out right now.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Hell no, man. It's hard as fuck to make the playoffs here, especially with the team I got.
Back to pass. Under fire.
Trinidad.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot.
Nigga, that's hit the QB.
On the field. Which way is this going to go?
Oh. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Defender just way too handsy.
I ain't mad at it. You gotta leave. That's him. That's good. But people can't be mad that if the AD don't want to let him finish the season, because I'll say fuck you too.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it
can't be
back
mad
to
at
the line
that.
of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball.
Nigga, bro, this you gotta think. This is a coach saying he's leaving your program. Like, I'll say I'm good, bro. Like, go ahead, do what you want to do, but you can't finish the season here. Simple as that. And just kick rocks. Kick rocks, my boy.
Just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Because what? Because, bro, he's gonna take players either way. That's the thing people forget. He's taking, like, I don't even think people forget that, bro. But he's taking his guys who he want to bring either way at the end of the day. So why do I have to let him coach? And he's trying to use that as leverage. That's not a real leverage point.
To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Were you at the grocery store?
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats.
Damn, that sound good.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep.
You don't eat leftovers?
And he runs it in for the score.
Hey, niggas. That's that. See, look, nigga, I'm from Concord, but I'm really from the country, nigga. We eat leftovers. She from Concord and Harrisburg, basically. They don't eat leftovers, man.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Hey,
put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Chill. 8 plays is wild.
They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep
the Thunder's OD, bro.
As they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though. And I think they need to continue.
Shit, the Lakers looking good, too.
Moving forward in this game.
Give to the back. Running into the open space. Makes it past the marker. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
After exploding with that huge run.
I love, boy.
Here's the pressure. Just too much juice.
Yeah, I got you.
As he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Bro, why do my niggas get stuck on blocks like that?
Quick step and go. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Like it's 2-1. How am I getting stuck?
On the move, it's Rooks.
This game, why?
Just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. This is now a 7-point game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Power football with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Gets it out fast. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run.
This nigga.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A strike downfield. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to get the corner. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't bite. They were there to make a negative play. Now set up fourth down.
Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on fourth down. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really nice play call there on second and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a third and manageable situation.
Shotgun snap on third down. Got him downfield.
How do they do that?
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught.
Oh my God, bro!
On the field, and they'll try it again.
Man, this game, bro.
Lining up to convert third down. Little over anxious.
Dog! What the fuck?
False start. Offense.
Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it.
Oh,
offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quick strike complete.
So they legit just took. This game is wild, man.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The missed 56-yarder makes that stop even bigger. Now the offense has outstanding field position. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass. It's Douglas. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. It's complete.
This nigga threw a screen high.
This
nigga the fucking
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Got him, and nobody's close. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down.
Please, man.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. Finds his tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Under fire. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next
the 40-yard line. Quincy Williams named the tackle. Gain of 7. As we check out the Falcons' offensive line.
This offensive line led by Jake Matthews. They've done a really nice job for Bijan Robinson. They've been opening up the hole for him. But Bijan, as we mentioned, one of the best backs in the league. Very good in the run game and in the passing game. Got an official timeout right now.
We've played 2 quarters here.
Time
to go to
we
Kevin
think that the play clock is
Halftime
20.
update.
Guys, first half
I really like how strong he is. This time around, I've seen him where there were times he would kind of get tackled by the first guy, pick up the first guy, but now he's trying to run through these tackles. Lower body, very strong. I've seen him burst through those holes sometimes, and that's what's making him special this year.
Three tight ends on the field for the Falcons as Henderson picks up the first down. Out to the 41-yard line. Moore brought it down, gain of 11.
for Bijan Robinson. That offensive line picking up where they left off from last week. Now, this New York Jets defensive line, they have to really respond, right? It's going to be led by Harrison Phillips. Enjoy talking with him. He's had some very good years with the Buffalo Bills, Minnesota Vikings. He's bringing that leadership presence to the defensive line that's Jets defense. And they're not going to hold up in the run game if they have the chance to win this game.
Teammate Kirk Cousins in Minnesota. Cousins hands it off. Here's Robinson. Big score on first down. Dave Johnson brought it down out to the 45-yard line. Second down and 6. For the Falcons on
They'll look to pin them deep.
Three straight running plays. They're really trying to soften up this defense, and as I mentioned, the best thing Kirk Cousins does is play action pass. So you know it's coming. You just don't know when it's coming. But when it does, he has receivers, he has confidence on tight end, where they are going to be able to make some plays.
Falcons without their top receiver in Drake London today. They get it into the hands of Tompkins. And Tompkins crosses midfield. Stopped about a half-yard shy of the marker. Tompkins playing in his second game this season. Formerly with Tampa Bay and Carolina.
Up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute that. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Man, he never had a chance. Just
I got to give a lot of credit to Zach Robinson, what he's done, offensive coordinator, because when you go into these different personnels and you have different people playing,
back to pass on second down. They're setting up the screen across the 35.
On the toss, it's Tyler Algier.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Azariah Thomas,
the defense
nice
has got
job.
to be able to make a play at some point
job.
here in
He's
the
going to come
second
up
half.
into
You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession
Zach Robinson
back. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
the toss from the tight end, Felipe Franks.
That's right. Felipe Franks. It looked like they might do a little tush push. Instead, they flip it out, and Azariah Thomas, nice tackle. You see Aaron Glenn over there excited for what he did.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Bradley Pinion.
Facing third and long.
Isaiah Williams back deep for the Jets. It's a Falcons goal. Out of bounds around the 15-yard line.
He gets it all the way down to the
first opportunity for the Jets offense when we come back.
And now on fourth down, they kick the chip shot field goal.
It's that 3, the big Capital One safety card for unlimited 3% cash back on the template. 3% cash back on salt, 3% cash back on sweet. You know it's moving 3 hours, right?
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Yeah, I'm in this one.
Pulls it in.
Yeah,
he gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
What's in your wallet?
They'll try to get it in with the run.
What happened to the evil wizard?
Driving
We're still thinking about the Bills game, huh? Try this.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Stop cheering.
From the 3-yard line,
NFL Sunday Ticket. Now just $48 for the rest of the regular season.
Trying to find the end zone.
Extra value meals are back at McDonald's. For just $8, get 10 tender, juicy chicken with nuggets, plus hot, salted fries, and a medium drink. And 10-piece McNuggets meal for $8.
What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Douglas.
Big time, best time, all the time.
I think he wanted to run before he secured it. If every journey begins with a step, his offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly.
Tyrod Taylor, the new starter for the New York Jets. He's replacing Justin Fields. And what they like about the veteran Tyrod Taylor, obviously, is running ability. But here's that sense of calm that he brings to this offense. As I mentioned, I want to see him be even more aggressive. Right now, he didn't want to put the ball in harm's way last week.
He'll return it from the 50.
That game, a couple stops that could have done that. This time around, be more aggressive with Tyrod Taylor.
And the Duke offense heads back.
Jet start from the 15-yard line. Pass is incomplete. John Mechie, the intended receiver. A.J. Terrell defending.
Nice job defensively. A.J. Terrell, their best corner for the Atlanta Falcons. Look at the offensive line. They started every game this season for the New York Jets. They beat Breece Hall, who's going to be a big factor in this game. Breece Hall is the Jets' version of Bijan Robinson. Not exactly as explosive or dynamic, but right now with Cedric Wilson now, or Garrett Wilson now, he leads in pass yards and rush yards for the Jets.
There's Hall on the toss on 2nd and 10. Takes it out to the 23-yard line. Gain of 8.
Third down and 2.
Getting off the edge of that Atlanta Falcons defense. No, why is he holding the ball like that? They've had a tremendous job getting to the quarterback the past few games, led by Kaden Ellis. He's got veterans that can do both, right? Line on the ball and off the ball. Because of him, he's been helping those young guys, Jalen Walker, James Spears, on how to rush, how to play the game. And because of him, they've had so much success the last 4 weeks getting to the quarterback.
Third down and 2, Taylor.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal.
That's his team leading 38 reception.
I am excited to see this matchup all day long. Mason Taylor, second-round pick for the Jets versus Jesse Bates, one of the best cover safeties in the NFL. Mason Taylor is really starting to come along because they asked him to block, they asked him to do a lot of things, but that natural pass ability of his and his hands, that's going to be a challenge for Jesse Bates and his defense.
Son of the Hall of Famer, Jason Taylor. Tyrod Taylor moving to his left on first down.
It's pretty easy to follow it on with some line. It makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
His second catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
come take a look. Mason Taylor is going to be coming from the right side, coming all the way across. There he is, coming across the screen. And Tyrod Taylor, as I said, doesn't put the ball in harm's way. He gets out there, can easily run for a few more yards instead. Gets it to Mason Taylor, leads the team in catches. 18 yards on the season, 8 points for average. Really like the way he's coming around.
Gain of 15, and a Jets first down. From the 44 on the tosses, Breece Hall broke the tackle.
Room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there.
And was knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
And the Huskies
gain of 3. Made something out of nothing.
Yeah, I thought Laquel London, number 94, had him in the backfield. I thought he was going to wrap him up, and then A.J. Terrell finish him off. But that's why I said Breece Hall, similar to Bijan Robinson, he's able to make a guy miss. He has that speed to get to the outside. He's just not as dynamic as far as his hips, as far as explosiveness, but he still is a threat to this offense.
Placed in the backfield by Isaiah Davis. And Taylor dumps it off. This is Davis. There is a play. Davis down on the guard side, the marker. John Hockley, our referee today.
Because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Yeah, it's John Simpson. They were trying to run a screen play, Kenny, and he got ahead of the sticks, ahead of the line of scrimmage a little too quickly. There's John Simpson, the left guard.
This Jets offensive line, only team in the league that started the same 5 in every game this season.
And you can see the continuity. What I'm missing from them is holding their blocks with a fraction of a second longer, so you can let guys like Breece Hall break the one again.
Second and 11. Taylor takes off. He will be marked down at the 47-yard line.
Wants to go up top.
let's just take a look at this Falcons defense. They're all going to go this way because Breece Hall, they're trying to run a flip screen with him, and they do a nice job recognizing. You see how they go that way. Tyrod Taylor said, nope, not going to chance it. Instead, goes out the other way, scrambles, gets a nice gain, puts him into a 3rd and long, but it could have been much worse had he tried to force the issue. You saw Atlantis, Arnold, and Katie shake it up. He heads to the sideline.
Is huge, and that was anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Jets offense going against the Falcons defense. Just take a look at how quickly Leonard Boomer gets up the field, forces Tyrod Taylor out of the pocket. And we know Tyrod can do this all day long. They can't win this way, though, right? They need to be able to throw the ball, run the football, have consistency if they want to win this game. But they know that Tyrod Taylor, he has that scrambling ability if they so need it. Unfortunately, didn't get a first down on that play. So after that score, going downfield.
Red pass is complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this
10-yard line.
period.
Cousins and the Falcons offense.
You want to talk about his favorite receiver? It might be everybody.
Why didn't he go for that,
based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got it. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20.
You get 4 iPhone 17s on them.
Wait,
He'll be dragged down to the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field.
Step into the world of Nespresso and bring magic to every morning.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they'll
Shop
turn it
the
over
holiday
on
gift
down.
collection at
And the Duke offense heads
Nespresso.com.
back out onto the field.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value. You run over 10, I make them match my way. There's
They'll
never
run
tasty
it out of
items,
the
and I can get
shotgun.
2 for 5 or 3 for 7.
Determined
That's all
run
that you
gets
need.
it
The
down
$5
to
trio or
12.
$7 trio from Burger King
Going to
Classic
work
to
on
Fan
2nd
Faves.
down.
Choose
The
your
red
deal.
zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st
We
down.
test every vehicle for driving safety.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
But we also believe
One
the
of the things I
vehicle
love about
should be
this
fun.
kid is that he goes to work.
So we
He
set out to
struggled
test
this last
all
game
the
out,
crazy.
completed less than 50% of his
Joy.
throws. So back to the
Excitement.
drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this
clear.
game. I know he just threw
It's
an
not just the way
incompletion,
they feel,
but
it's
for the
the
most part, this guy
way
has
they
been
make you
spot on.
feel.
And
It
the
makes
Blue
them a
Devils
hub.
racing to the line in a
Crazy
hurry
pipe.
up.
Engineered for fun.
Quickly complete.
Space.
So he's not forward on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space.
Take a little
You throw this route really
Mike.
when it's off coverage, but you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen. and get the
Bijan
time
Robinson,
from
and we talked about him in the running game and in the passing game, how explosive he is, how smooth he is. He just makes these dynamic plays look so effortless. And I love the way that he accelerates through the hole. And again, that power that he has, running through those tackles, he's been tremendous for the Falcons all season.
That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Pure domination
It
all
closes
game
it.
long for this
Defense
offense.
number
Whether they've been
91.
running the
5-yard
football,
penalty.
whether they've been
First down.
throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the
Speaking
field.
of
This
Bijan,
defense has had no
1,396
answer for these
good
guys.
yards, third
What
in
an
the
impressive
NFL.
performance by the O.
Almost inexplicable sometimes when you think about how he
Here
doesn't
he
get more
comes from
touches,
inside his
25
own
broken
5.
tackles, second in the NFL, right? You think
Didn't
about
find
these
any
guys,
crease in that
Derrick
kickoff
Henry's
coverage,
up
and he'll be
there,
stopped
right?
at the
Not
17.
that big, but very powerful.
Fake to Robinson on first down.
Like, it's so predictable. It's second and first and 5. No play action is coming.
Falcons gain of 19 from Kirk Cousins to Devin Tompkins.
And you're just going to watch everything that Bijan does. Remember, it's not just running and catching the football. It's also blocking, protecting, giving Kirk Cousins time to throw that football out there to Devin Tompkins. And this is the play action pass I talked about. There's only one guy out there, the cornerback, Azarius Thomas, and he's not there. That's a big game. It's already a chunk play. Could have been even 4 for this Falcons offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative. But they're a big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Of Bijan Robinson, as soon as he sees the hole, no dancing, gets north and south very quickly, bursts through the hole.
UConn will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
Over 100
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Robinson picks up
this has
first.
been exactly the way you draw things up.
As we head to Los Angeles for a game break. Marissa.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The Blue Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
The Arizona
Still on his
Cardinals,
feet
6
at
wins
35.
for Tampa Bay and
Finally
Carolina.
get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first
Come in
down.
at 4 and 7.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle.
Just take a look
Good
at
job
middle
running that
linebacker
route
Jamie
to get
Sherwood.
past
He's going
the
to bring the
sticks
pressure on
because he
Kirk
got
Cousins
nothing
and
after the
times
catch.
it up beautifully. He
And
gets
the
in there,
Blue
forces
Devils have
Cousins
it with
out
a
the
first and
pocket.
10.
And that's not where Kirk Cousins is
Use
best,
the play
right? When he
fake,
gets
now
out there, he has
throw.
to start to scramble. All of a sudden, the plate breaks down. That's
And
a
it's
win for the
incomplete.
Jets
If you're going to
defense.
take a hit
They
like
really
that,
like
you
the
might
way
as
that
well
the
hang
Jets are
on to
starting
the
to
ball.
mix up their
Working
blitzes. They
well
understand
behind the
that
sticks on
just staying
second
there and
down.
starting the defense is not going to stop the
move the wide
Falcons.
receiver.
Start bringing those linebackers.
And back to the air
On
on
second down, it's the tight end Kyle Pitts. Into Jets territory.
Why does he have to jump for that, bro?
Regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock, and I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college
Falcons
football
without
that are
Drake
paying
London.
attention to what is happening right now.
Who leads the
That
club with
is a
60
big win for this
receptions.
defense as they were right
Those
there as soon as
receiving
he got
yards.
the ball. After
Robinson
getting
at the
nothing done
backfield.
on first down,
Second
second
behind
and goal
London
from
and
the
Pitts,
6.
who just picked up the Atlanta first down.
Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
Into Algier on first down, and now it's Algier out of the backfield. There's the Cats for a gain of 4.
Nice job by the Jets defense rallying again to stop Tyler Algier, but
Blue Devils.
put up the stats of Greg London.
For the score.
Greg London is having a
Things a
career
little
year.
more
He
comfortable
was
after
Mr.
that score
Everything
and
at that
much
wide
closer
receiver
to a
spot
win
for the
here in week
Falcons.
5.
And not just in the
And let's
passing
check
game.
in with
He
Kevin
was a
Connors
guy
in the
that go in
studio.
there, get
Kevin?
the
Boys,
trenches. He
expect
would
the
block those
unexpected in
safeties, block
college
those extra
football, and for
linebackers.
some, this
You know,
update
Miami
could
Tom
fall
St.
under
Brown,
that
how
category.
valuable he is to this
Michigan
Falcons
came through
offense.
with a
So
lunch
blitzing him right
pail,
now,
hard-hat
kudos
performance, and the end
to
result
Zach
is an
Robinson.
eye-opening road
The fine
victory.
production
And it's
outside of
not so
Greg
much
London.
that they won, it's more how they won.
Saw last
And the
week from
fact
some
this
of the younger
wasn't ever
receivers in the
really
game
a
against the
question.
Saints.
Regard
Pass incomplete.
outcome today, guys. These are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as
He's
ever.
going to get a lot of looks. He's now that number one wide receiver while Greg London is still out. He's trying to beat man coverage. This Kirk Cousins going low the way for Mooney.
Rushes on him.
He should have had that. That was a good ball. That was a good ball by Kirk Cousins. Mooney should have had that.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but bad, unfortunate bounce. The offense bounces back high.
Versus New Orleans Saints had a big touchdown. He's going to have to be more consistent in the intermediate routes.
Empty backfield, third down and 6. Cousins pulls it in, and then it's taken down. Michael Clemens with his first sack of the season.
Now a lot of work to do to move
Michael
the chains,
Clemens
keep
does a
this
nice
drive
job.
alive
He's just
after
going to
that
keep
earlier
working and
sack.
working and fighting inside.
From the gun,
And as he
running
does
back
that,
gets to give.
Kirk Cousins,
He'll
as
be
soon as
brought
he
down
holds
at
that
about
ball
the
one
18-yard
time,
line. Not enough
it's
to
too
move
late,
the
right?
sticks.
They got guys that
UConn
get really
will
good
have to
pressure.
punt it
Will
away.
McDonald, Jermaine Johnson,
See if he
Michael
can help
Clemens,
the coverage
they
team
all
out
know
with
how to
this
get
one.
to the quarterback.
He'll get it up to about
Nice
the
job
44-yard
defensively by the
line
Jets,
before they
and
slam
kind
the
of see
brakes on
defensive
it.
struggle going, or excuse me, defensive battle going right now. The offense is struggling on both sides.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Heavy punting for the second time.
Quarterback gets the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what
Takes
the
a
call is.
Falcons roll. Out of bounds
Holding.
at the 5-yard line. Late first quarter from
A solid
MetLife,
gain
Jets
on
and
that one, and it
Falcons
goes for
in a
naught as
physical
the
battle
penalty will
scoreless.
back them up. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs. He gets it out to the 41.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
And the Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.